Functions are named blocks of code that are designed to do specific job. When you want to perform a particular task that you have defined in a function, you call the name of the function responsible for it. That is, if you want to perform a task, you have to give instruction to a function. You have to define all instruction, what a function has to do. Once it is defined, you have to make a call to the function. When you make a call to the function, it performs a particular task. If you need to perform the task multiple times throughout your program, you don't need to type all the code for the same task again and again. You just call the function dedicated to handling the task, and the call tells Python to run the code inside the function. You will find that using function makes your program easier to write, read, test and fix errors. Which is the short form for function definition, followed by a function name. So here welcome is the name of my function, followed by parentheses and colon. So here the parenthesis is empty or maybe filled, which we look into later. I want this function to print out as good morning. So I'll be giving my instruction as print of good morning. Function has no purpose unless it is called. So I'm going to call this function by its name. So we'll be giving us welcome of. Now execute this program, which displays the result as good morning. So we have seen how this parenthesis is left empty. Now we can see this parenthesis by taking values. So let me create another function. Def add of a comma b. So def is the keyword which defines the function definition, add is the name of my function, and parenthesis which is holding a variable a comma b. So this function I'm going to define now. So as I said, the syntax for function definition which should be terminated by a colon. Total is equal to a plus b. Print of the sum is comma total. I'm going to call this function add of So you have two variables here. So let us see this parenthesis by taking a value. So that is 10, 20. So this 10 will be passed to this A and 20 will be passed to this B. So 10 plus 20, that is 30. So 30 will be stored in total. So in the output you can see as the sum is 30. So let me execute this program. The sum is 30 will be printed. So what is the main use of this function? So in my program, whenever I want to call this add function, I no need to rewrite it, this function definition again in my program. So once it has been defined, whenever I want to do the addition in my program, I want to perform this task, I can call by its name. I no need to repeat this coding. Repeat same statement in different places of a program, we can use the function. so which will be avoiding the repetition, and code size will be reduced. It provides better modularity for your application. That is, a large program can typically be split into a small subprogram called as functions. There are 4 types of functions. They are user-defined function, built-in function, lambda function, recursion function. Built-in function. So built-in function or the function that are inbuilt within Python. For example, print, input, eval. Next is user-defined function. So function defined by the user themselves. Example, def my addition. So this my addition is the function that has been defined here by the user. So user defined function or the function defined by the user themselves. Lambda function. Functions that are anonymous, unnamed function. That is, a function that is defined without a name is called as a lambda function. Recursion function. Function that calls itself is known as the recursive function. Let us see all these functions in a detailed way later. Thank you.